This is Soph,
This is Rich
and we are
from across
across the
the
pond.
pond. Why are you laughing already? We ain't even started yet.
I know I'm in a good mood.
Oh, bloody hell.
Don't,
Is it your
don't knock it.
birthday?
No, today is my oldest son's birthday.
Happy birthday, oldest Richard Payne Jr.
Yes, he is deuce today. He is 22 years old today.
22. RPJ.
Mm-hmm.
Hope he's had a wonderful day.
I hope so too. I told him you only turn 22 once. Get out there and have some fun. Enjoy your day.
Did you
And
get
he
him
said,
some
thank you, Pops.
Did you get him some ATP merch for his birthday?
No, I did not, but that would have been a good idea. But no, I did not.
Watch out, RPJ, next year. You're only 23 once. You could get ATP merch for your birthday. Secrets out.
How was your week?
This is Fun Friday, but I'm going to start it on a downer, I'm afraid. Whatever happened in my week's totally overshadowed by what's going on in the news. There's no other way around it. We just have to address the elephant in the room. I have family there. Like, my granddad was from there, Ukraine, obviously. Whoever don't know what we're talking about, but how could you not? Because it's literally all over the news. Like, I've never watched so much news in my life. You know, I only watch the news to glean stories and headlines to come on the show. I only watched the news to listen to Bojo's announcements during COVID. Boy, that news has been on 24/7.
Yes, it has.
24/7. At the beginning of the week when it started, because obviously they started in different places attacking. They had attacked a town just next door to Uncle Fester's wife's town. And I spoke to her today, funnily enough. Well, she was crying, obviously, on the phone. But because I spoke to my family this morning, and they said, like, it's not that they just totally take a different mindset. Like, I know I'm going off on a tangent. I'm trying to remember everything. Like, Ukraine ain't going nowhere. They are fighting like you would not believe, you know, like they're standing their ground. Ukraine fought to get their country separate. And there's no way they're giving it up. So, like, my family that I spoke to, they're in a village, right? So at this precise moment in time, they haven't been directly hit, if you like, by any of this stuff that's going on. So they stand in their ground and they stay firm. They're just trying to stay safe. They just say, you know, God is with us, so we will be fine. Glory to Ukraine, glory to the heroes. So when I spoke to Irina earlier, she said that her house, her nephew sometimes stays at her house because she's still got a house over there. She said the reason her town has got attacked virtually straight away is because there's a power plant right there. And she said the signal's really bad. So she'd only spoke to them this morning, but she hasn't heard from anybody since. The line was really bad. She said she hadn't slept in 2 days, you know. Then she was crying because obviously she's worried. She did say that her and my Uncle Fester are going to put together. So, because before all this stuff went on, there was Ukrainian people that live in London and they travel back and they drive backwards and forwards taking boxes and stuff of goods. Do you know what I mean? If you want to take anything back to your family, blah, 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 you just pay them. They take stuff back. She said they're still going. They contacted her to say they're still traveling there to take stuff, but they're not going to charge anybody. So she said, you know, like, if I want to help them put together like blankets and, you know,
care packages.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that this weekend and take some stuff over so that they can send it off. But it's very scary times. Like, let me just say, this is just my opinion, right? Because I know that everybody, whenever anything goes on, everyone's got an opinion. Do you know what I mean? When COVID was going on, everyone thought they were a doctor and they knew what was best to do. Now there's a war going to go on. Everyone's a politician and what they think is right. I'm telling you, this is just my opinion. People are pussies, man. The UK and the USA are the two biggest things, like allies, and they are literally doing nothing. When one politician got interviewed earlier by a news reporter that's in the Ukraine, he asked him, do you think the West is doing enough to help Ukraine? And the man said, oh, we're going to send military care packages over. And he was like, well, how do you think you're going to get them there? You know, Russia's took over the sky, took over the sea. You can't enter my land. Well, I'm sure we'll find a way. I'm not going to tell you on air what we're going to do. And he was like, okay, so you think that that's enough? And he was like, well, you need to understand that we've known this has been coming for months. If we know this has been coming for months, why ain't no one doing nothing? Even Ukrainian president, right, is saying we are fighting this alone. People could be sent, all they're doing is sending things like, okay, you might send weapons. So what? Why aren't you sending people? And I said that earlier. And someone said to me, the reason no one else wants to get involved, i.e. physically go there and side, is because at that point, that's when World War III would have started, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if everyone's going to turn against matey, how's it going to be World War III? Just wipe the little fucker out. You know, there's no war. Just wipe him out. I just don't get it. No one seems to be, from the outside looking in, and the president said himself, no one seems to be helping them. It's bizarre, really bizarre.
Well, I haven't really been following it that close, but President Biden has been toughening sanctions, putting harder and harder sanctions on Russia's economy.
That's right. But this is the thing. There's been 50 different protests in Russia. The Russian civilians are saying they don't want war. They don't want this to happen. So they're protesting to get their own president to stop doing it. He's still going ahead and doing it.
And he's detaining them. He's arresting.
This is what I mean. It's bizarre. What was the other thing I was going to say that I found out? I mean, I found out so much stuff. My brain is like scrambled egg. But this is my other opinion, right? You know why I always say there was loads of conspiracy theories about COVID?
Right.
Just so happens, Bojo makes an announcement that everything is dropped to do with COVID, no masks, no isolation. Yes. And what happens the next day? Putin decides he wants a war. Don't you think that's a bit of a coincidence? It's almost like if they've known about this for months and months, it almost then makes it look like COVID is a cover-up for something else. Was it a cover-up for this war? Who knows? Well, it's just a very coincidental that everything gets.
I think they were trying not to have him go to war. They were trying to make it diplomatic and have them all discuss and iron out whatever was supposed to be ironed out. But then Putin decided to just say, "Forget it. I'm going in there."
Everything's like COVID's gone. No one's talking about that anymore because they're just talking about the war. Bojo was getting investigated last week, right, for all these parties he had. That's gone now. Do you know what? Everyone's going to forget about them parties because there's a war going on. So there's always something in the news to cover up something else. I'm telling you. Well, I just think it's sad. I've seen videos. I've seen videos of bombs hitting people's houses, and you can hear kids crying. Like, how would you explain that to your kids? And I've seen videos of a man crying because he's putting his little tiny daughter, she looks about 5 or 6, on a bus because he's got, that was the other thing. Any men that are between 18 and 60 aren't allowed to leave Ukraine. They've got to stay because they've got to fight. So he's putting his daughter on a bus so that she'll be safe, and off she goes because he's got to stay and fight. You don't know when he's going to see her again, if he's going to see her again.
That's war. It's sad to say, but that's war.
Well, all I will say is Putin is behind in his plan. He had all these plans to take out all this ish. On the first night, he wanted to take over Kiev airport. He took it. Fucking Ukraine took it back. I'm telling you, they are fighting with their lives, man, like you would not believe. And funnily enough, when I went to Ukraine in 2019, I wanted to bring Alfie back a souvenir, actually, obviously. I wanted to bring him back a Ukraine football shirt, but we couldn't find one anywhere. So I bought him back a T-shirt in the airport. It's got the Ukraine flag and like a cartoon aeroplane on it. And it says on the front, fight like a Ukraine. I mean, come on, man. Even Al's got the T-shirt. That's what I'm talking about. So, yeah,
Well,
I know this
my
is
heart,
Fun Friday, but...
yes, my heart goes out to Ukraine family, your family, your relatives' family. We're just going to keep them in prayer and hope that this doesn't become an extensive thing. Hopefully,
and you know what?
it's done.
Obviously, I'm totes grateful for you saying that you're going to keep my family in your prayers. But it's the whole of Ukraine, man. The whole country.
Yeah, keep the country and your family in prayer.
I see older Vitaly and Vladimir Klitschko are on the front line with old Alexander Uzak. Come on, boys, let's give it to them with 2 fucking gloves. Man, this is crazy-ish, I'm telling you.
Yes. And other news.
How was your week anyway? Sorry, I know you're laughing, but this is a real serious subject. I know it's Fun Friday, but I had to say it first, man. I've got to get it out.
Fun Friday, and we're going to change this tune into a happy one.
Get in. How was your week? Tell us about the new JOB.
The new JOB is swinging in action. I'm having a great time. Not so much stress. Not a bunch of people giving you the run around. You know what I mean? You got people that's wanting you to be successful. And that's all you need to pep up your day, is to have someone rooting for you.
Right?
You know, have someone in your back that's saying, hey, check this out. We want you to do this, and we want you to be successful here in our company. So I'm like, yes. Okay, thank you.
Rich is like, finally.
I'm getting recognized for doing work that, has not been recognized. So it's being recognized now, and it's a beautiful thing.
Get in. Anything else going down this week? ATP?
ATP style. There's a coffee and bookshop, a coffee and bookstore.
You know I love me some coffee.
I will be rubbing elbows with the manager to see about getting my books put into his bookstore.
Ooh. Now listen, when that happens, we are going to be sharing it far and wide. So that could be a set
possibly a reading and book signing.
Now I'm not being.
We will see.
I ain't being funny. You better record that, or at least get me on WhatsApp FaceTime so I can see that.
You think I ain't gonna record that?
Hell,
you think I'm not? What?
Get in.
Mm-hmm. I keep forgetting the name. I don't want to butcher the name right away, so I'm not going to give up the name yet until
I don't, because we're going to be sharing that far and wide.
Touch base with the young man, and let's see what happens.
Coolio Mondulio.
But that's what's going on, and as you can see, there's war going on. So that's what's in the news right now. That's taking over everything. COVID taking over.
I just don't understand how they're allowing one man. How many people is in the world? 8 billion or something? And you're allowing one little man to dictate all of this ish that's going on. I find it bizarre. Bizarre. Like, just flick him out. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
All right.
There is just one more thing about the war. You were saying about the economy. Yes. One of the biggest, I'm only saying these things because people might not be up on all of this stuff. So when we get information, we share. One of the biggest, because they are trying to hit the Russian economy, obviously. One of the biggest premier football clubs over here, Manchester United, they have just dropped a £40 million sponsorship deal with a Russian airline.
Hey.
40 mil ain't a lot. That's a lot to be sniffed at, you know.
Oh yeah, let me get some of that.
Well, we'll be the sponsors. Man United, step up. ATP will slide into that slot.
Slide into our DMs.
Right. And you know what? we can even tag them in it and say,
slide into our DMs.
I'll be rubbing shoulders with Cristiano Ronaldo. Do you know who he is?
No.
Oh my God, he's one of the best players in the world. He, in fact, has now got 405 million subscribers on Instagram. He did it on, he did a post in the week. 405 million subscribers. That's the most anybody's got on Instagram. He plays for Real Madrid. Do you know them?
No.
Holy baloney.
I don't watch soccer or football. What do you guys call it? We call it soccer. And I don't watch soccer
he's
like
worldwide known. Anyway, I'll rub shoulders with him. No worry, Gina. Get in.
Go ahead and rub shoulders with him.
All right, so Fun Friday this week.
Yes. Fun Friday.
We are doing, following on from our game last week, which I thought was a beautiful thing. I actually said to a couple of people afterwards, look at our picture, can you guess what these are? And everyone said, is that Rich? I'm like, yes. Was it the gap in the moustache? In fact, actually, one person said, oh, it's a vampire. But I think that's because I gave you a collar, but just a collar and nothing else. So that's
Blackula.
Anyway, following on from that, we've decided we're going to challenge each other to delete, change, or keep. Now, our wonderful, wonderful friend Jay Reese taught us about this in the week. So I hope we get it right. Basically, you have 3 things and you have to choose whether you want to delete one, change one, and keep one.
Delete one, change one, or keep one.
A bit like snog, marry, avoid, or kiss, marry, avoid, or slam dunk, marry, avoid, whatever you call it on your side of the pond, you know, kiss, marry, avoid, whatever. It's a similar one to that.
We get it. We get it.
We'll play that X-rated version a bit further down the line.
Big further down, we're like on TV, on cable.
Who's asking first then, thee or me?
Ladies first, as always.
Well, I ask you first?
Yes.
Okay, delete, change, or keep. Burger, pizza, ribs.
All right. Burger, pizza, or ribs.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to delete the pizza.
Okay.
We're going to change the burger.
What are you going to change it to? Or...
the pizza. And we're going to keep them ribs. Ooh, I can go for some ribs. Beef or pork. Let's go.
Yeah, you are a rib. Oh, I should have said chicken wings, shouldn't I?
You know I love chicken too. That would have been hard.
Okay.
All right. Delete, change, or keep. Pedicure, manicure, or haircut.
Okay, delete pedicure straight away because ain't no one touching these feet ever. So the pedicure's gone. I ain't even a question about that. Change or keep. Keep the manicure and change the hair because it could be a dye, a cut, a color, or just a blow dry. So yeah.
Okay.
So I'm getting around that one.
All right.
Okay, change, delete, or keep. Superman, Spider-Man, Captain America.
We're going to keep Superman, of course.
Ovs.
Get rid of Captain America. Change Spider-Man. Who will we change him into? Venom.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was a good one, wasn't it?
That was. You stumped me on that one. You know I can't get rid of Superman.
I knew
That's
you
my
was going
boy.
to say that.
Delete, change, or keep. The furniture, TV, or books.
Delete the TV. It's gone. Keep books. And I've changed my furniture so I can change it whenever I want. Change it up all the time. Buy new stuff. Recycle it. Upcycle it.
Recycle it, upcycle it.
Whatever you're going to do to it, you can change it.
That's what's up.
Right. Not that I'm name dropping, but this actual desk that this laptop is on was upcycled by none other than Jay Blades from the repair shop on telly.
Way to go, Jay Blaze.
Just name dropping there because some of us do rub shoulders with the
With
A-listers.
celebs. I ain't mad at you rub shoulders with celebs. I'm gonna be a celebrity one day.
Me, what you want about one day? We are celebrities, bruv.
And so we are.
This was the other thing I was going to talk about, actually. But obviously, because you said, what have I done in the week? And then all of a sudden the war took over. But now you've said about that we are celebrities. I went out for dinner on Tuesday, right? Went to some friends and they've got 3 children. And when I was there, young Grace said to me, what's the name of your YouTube show again? And I was like, oh, Across the Pond with Rich and Soph. I'm telling you, within 5 seconds, that was on the TV. That was on the TV in full force for everybody to watch. Our big old faces. And can I just say, after asking questions like, have I met you yet? How did it start? Everyone said what a kind face you had and what a lovely voice you've got.
Why, thank you. Thank you very much to our adoring fans.
Right? Get in.
Your turn.
Oh, delete, change, or keep R&B, hip hop, or rap.
You wrote yours down. I'm thinking of mine. You wrote yours down.
I wrote the categories down. I'm thinking of the ones on the spot. But I'm good at games, so don't test me.
Keep R&B. What was the other 2?
Hip hop or rap. You got to delete one for good.
Oh, delete hip hop and change rap. I would change rap into the early 90s. Yeah, 90s rap was it.
Hold on though, but isn't LL Cool J hip hop?
Nope, he's rap, baby.
Okay, we'll allow it then. We'll allow it. Making sure my boyfriend's all right there, old LL. Ladies love some LL Cool J.
Delete, change, or keep.
Yeah, what?
The Rock. Vin Diesel.
Oh, Lord.
Jason Statham.
Listen, there is no...
All 3 bald-headed dudes.
There is no question. Anybody who's anybody on this planet knows that Vin ain't going nowhere. He is my long-time OG man friend. Vin Diesel, I got you, baby. He is a keeper for life. And this is hard because I'd delete both the other 2 if I had my way. So let's delete Jason.
Delete Jason Statham.
Yeah,
Okay.
go on, let him go on about his business, whatever
The
he's doing these
transporter.
days. Yeah. The Rock, I'll keep him because he's changeable. Like he's done Disney. So that's, you can change him into whatever you want. A big rogue or like Disney, he's done Moana. So he's changeable. So we keep him so we can change him to do what we want.
All right.
Okay. Oh, how many? Oh, I've only got, how many goes have I got left now? 2.
You got 2, I got 2.
Okay. Delete, change, or keep. Comedy films, rom-com films, and horror films.
Well, we're gonna get rid of them horror films.
Good.
We're gonna keep the comedies. We're gonna change some rom-coms into some dramas.
But you can get
That's
rom-coms that have got some drama in, no?
Well, if you got comedies, you can't have romance and comedy. You gotta have just comedy. So rom-coms is romance and comedy together. I ain't all into that mushy stuff, but I can go for a good drama. I can
right.
go for a good drama.
I ain't mad at you.
All right.
Folks, this is what happens. We've done like a 360, 180, whatever it is. Normally, go way back in the day when we used to start. Rich would make notes upon notes before we come to the show, and I would wing it. Roll on nearly 2 years later, I'm making notes, and he's over there winging it.
Winging it. Ooh, I got one. Delete, change, or keep. Sex in the City. I just lost it to it. Just I lost Sex in the City.
That's what Rich would call a brain fart.
Emily in Paris. Or Good Girls.
Delete Good Girls. That's gone. Keep Sex in the City without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm going to change Emily in Paris altogether for Bridgerton.
Ooh, that was a good one. Yeah, I love me some Bridgerton.
And second season's coming up, but I can't believe old Reggie ain't going to be in it.
He's going to have a cameo.
Man,
they're not going to tell you he's not going to be
in it. He made the show. Anywho, I got one more left.
Yes.
Delete, change, or keep. Coffee, beer, or soda.
Gosh. Yeah, you wrote yours down. You can tell she wrote hers down.
I wrote the cat. I can show you here. I literally just wrote.
Keep.
Category.
We're going to keep the cervezas. We're going to keep the beer. Yeah. Okay. Cervezas. We're going to delete soda.
You're going to delete soda altogether? You mean you're going out with Pepsi, without cola, without everything?
Yeah, we can do without. That's a lot of calories. And we're going to change the coffee into agua, H2O, water.
Mate, you would not survive. I don't know who you're trying to.
How much you want to bet? Beer and water? Shoo. I'll survive. I'll survive.
I'd love to see that trial. Let's give it a try. I give you not even 2 days.
What kind of faith you have in me?
I know how much you like your coffee in the morning.
I do like my coffee in the morning.
Well then.
But
in fact, we've even done a show and we've done a show and you've had 2 cups of coffee on the go.
I know, but for the sake of the game, I would change my coffee into water.
That's what I'm saying. Only for the sake of the game. You couldn't do it in real life. Just saying.
Talking that ish. All right.
Make it good now. while you're thinking, I would just
What's
like to
that?
say hello. Hold on, while you're thinking, I'm just going to say hello to Grace, Harry, and Emma, who were our fans that put us on the TV the other day.
Why, thank you, Grace,
Harry and
Harry,
Emma.
and Emma. Grace, Harry, and Emma. Why, thank you.
Right?
Yes. Now, mine's is Oprah, Ellen, and what's that talk show that you talked about that reminds you of us? What's that show?
Oh, This Morning?
This Morning. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
Not really, because I'll delete them all, so it don't bother me. I'll keep This Morning because they have different sections. That's how we want our show to be, different sections. Listen, let's delete Ellen. She's going anyway after this season. So if what's the point in keeping her? Because she's gone anyway. So then that means I've got to change Oprah. Oprah, right, let's change her. Give her a talk show back, and we can have a segment on it before we blow up to have our own one. There you go.
That sounds like a winner chicken dinner.
Right, winner, chicken dinner.
Well, you did really good. I was struggling.
Is that it? It's over already?
Yeah, it's over already.
Can't we do one more?
Sure, one more.
Beach holiday, log cabin, or skiing?
We're going to delete skiing altogether. Black people don't ski.
Hey, I don't ski and I ain't black, but
we're going to keep the beach.
oh yeah.
We're going to change the log cabin into a safari. Jungle safari. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be going alone on
that. All right. Delete, keep, or change. Ice cream.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Pizza or cake.
Delete cake. Keep ice cream without a shadow of a doubt. We'd just like to put a warning out for that X-rated hand gesture. Pizza, I'm going to keep it because I can change the topping to something different every time. Now,
there you have it.
I think that is great because of mine, I'm keeping Vin Diesel to eat ice cream and get my nails done. Ain't no one going to be mad about that.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. I hope you don't want me to repeat what you just did because I'm not doing that.
Oh no, you're not keeping Vin Diesel to eat ice cream with. Hell to the
I sure ain't. But I am going to have beer and water.
Well, mine is much clearly better than yours. Vin
beer
Diesel
and water and ribs on a beach. I'm going to have beer, ribs on the beach.
See, now I know I got you a couple of times.
Yes, you did.
And that's why, well, as soon as we had the meeting, we've got subject, like in the pad, it's got how was your week, news update, then the subject, right? And I've got 5 things going off of there: food, superheroes, drink, film, music, because I knew they was the things that was going to get you.
And you got me, girl. I ain't going front. You got me. But now, next, my lovely co-host has changed our Siri review.
Oh yeah, switching it up.
We have switched it up to where we discuss, and it's out of 1 out of 5, 5 being the best, and we have to pick our own series.
Yeah, because we watch different stuff at different times.
Right.
Okay,
and,
so you can go first because I haven't got a clue what you're going to say. What is your series this week?
Mine's is, hold on, let me see if I can pull it up.
I've got my pen ready to write it down.
My phone died. Hold on, my phone died. Hopefully I can pull it back up. without it dying again.
Can't you at least tell us what it is while we're waiting?
The show is called Mayor of Kingstown.
Mayor of Kingstown.
Yep.
Mayor, where's that on?
It's on Paramount Plus.
Ooh.
Probably on your dodgy TV show. Dodgy,
Okay.
what's it called?
Sky?
Dodgy Sky.
Paramount.
Might have it.
We do have Paramount on some channels, actually.
Paramount
Mayor
Plus?
of Kingstown, okay.
Hold on, I got it pulled up too. I had it pulled up and it died on me. Hold on.
If it dies, you're just going to have to give us your personal rendition rather than what the TV show says.
Yes. What happened is a family who have it's a family of brothers who have negotiate deals with inmates in the prison system. Drama for days.
Is it one of those ones that you can rinse off, or have you got to wait till next week to watch the next episode?
Oh yeah, you can rinse it off now. Yes, it was coming on a weekly basis, but the season is over, so you can pretty much rinse it. And when I say for people on this side, it's a mixture of Oz, Training Day, and The Wire all put together. Oh, I love it. I love it. It's really, really good.
What are you going to give it out of 5?
I'm going to give it a solid 5.
Get in.
Mayor of Kingstown.
I've gone and written what you're going to give it out of 10, like an absolute plum. So, Mayor of Kingstown on Paramount is getting a 5 out of 5.
Oh, yeah. It's a must watch.
Is there going to be a second season?
I hope so. I really, really hope so. The show is that good.
Get in. I'm going to have to see if I can watch it at some point. Okay, folks. Well, I'm going to give you, Rich has actually already mentioned it in the quiz. This week, I'm going to give you Good Girls on Netflix. That is about 3 mums. They've all got their own stories. One's a single mum. One's still with her partner. They are family. And the other one found her husband cheating. Basically, they rob a store and then they get caught up in a gang, like a gang. They start working for a gang, basically, to get more money. Now, you can honk up all you want. I personally didn't think it was that great.
What, you didn't think your show was that great?
Nah. I'm probably going to give it a 2 out of 5. I could watch it, but it's not amazing. Like, if I never watched another one again, it wouldn't bother me. It was a slow starter that never really got going. So
I am totally surprised.
I know, because it's really up there with the ratings, you know.
No, because I thought that you were going to do the Sex and the City reboot. I thought you were going to mention that, and I've
talked about that already on all of the shows when it came out.
Yeah, but you ain't talked about it on the show like as a whole. I'm surprised.
I feel like I'm not going to, because everybody knows I'm going to give it a 10 out of 5. It's a must watch, must see, rinse it all off in one go, and then hopefully get another one. So that's kind of like, I don't want to be predictable Pete. So I went with Good Girls, and it wasn't even that great. 2 out of 5 on Netflix, Good Girls.
Good Girls. 2 out of 5. So
you picked a good one, and I picked a bummer.
I picked an excellent one. I didn't know we can go past 5.
What can you say? We never know what we're going to get until Friday gets here.
Well, whoever watches the show, and for our newcomers, click like and subscribe if you like hearing us ramble.
And if you are new here, I don't always look like this. This is late here because we have to adjust the time now that Rich has got a new job. If you're old here and you're thinking, what the hell is she talking about? She always looks like that. Don't lie. I don't.
She's beautiful. She needs to stop it. Anywho, for people who are interested and have watched Mayor of Kingstown or or happen to watch it, please comment so y'all we can rebel together on how good the show is. And
Okay.
if it's not good to you, please comment as well.
And if anyone's seen Good Girls, if anyone's seen Good Girls on Netflix and they think it's good because the ratings are through the roof, let me know why you thought it was good. And if you're with me and think, then let me know.
They got another season coming.
Right? And do you think I'm going to be watching that?
Yeah.
No. But this is the thing I find sometimes, even with a bad show, when they do a second season, it's almost like you think to yourself, okay, well, let me watch it just to see if it got any better. So suck you in, even if it's rubbish.
Even if it's rubbish.
Even if it's rubbish, you're in it. You're invested. What can I say?
Well, people, this was Fun Friday. You can either keep us, delete us, or try to change us.
Oh, hell no, yeah, there ain't no change. Forget that.
There ain't no change in this. You can try.
I mean, if you want to change us, you can put suggestions like, do you want us to change what we wear, change our hair, change our backdrop, whatever. But other than that, there ain't no changes.
Yeah, ain't no changes here. Pretty much how it goes.
Hell to the no.
To the nizard. How we always end it. This is Soph.
This right here is Rich.
And we are from across the pond.
Rich, we'll be back on Sunday for another serious subject.
Yes, serious Sunday.
Yep.
Going to be a good one.
Going to be a good one as always. One more time, love, thoughts and prayers to everybody in the Ukraine, especially not being mean, especially my family. Keeping you close, man.
Yes.
Always.
Let's have peace, not war.
Right. Yepper.